Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Reverend Sharon Renee, spiritual leader for Tyler Unity Center here in Tyler, Texas. And I want to welcome you to our pre-recorded mini service so that those of you on the run, you can get what you want in a short period of time. But I do want to remind you that we are live and in person on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. And you can also catch us on Facebook Live as well. Now you need to tune in about 10:25 a.m. to be able to get into that thread to watch the live version. After that, the recordings of the live service will be on our website. But I want to remind you, in order to keep us going, to go to our website and click the donate button and make a contribution so that we can continue to bring you all the wonderful things that we bring you, and that we can keep our community growing and expanding and reaching out to the community. All right, so today's topic is kind of fun, it's exciting, talking about quantum realities. And when I even say that, the very first thing that happens is my mind goes into the Matrix, right? To that wonderful movie. It's a classic. I think everybody has probably seen it. I'm talking about the first one. And there's that part where Nemo is with the children and he's there to see the oracle, and the kid's got the spoon, it's floating and the spoon bends, and it's like the child tells Nemo the trick is to understand that there is no spoon, and that's how it bends with the mind. And the reason I bring that up is because the quantum energies, the quantum realities that we have. So we have this wonderful universal energy of all that is, that flows through all matter, flows through everything, is the source of all that is. But within us are different realities, or we could call them planes or parallels. And I'm not talking about parallel lives at this point. That's another discussion. But what I'm talking about is that what we think is a reality. What we believe is another reality. Our illusions are another reality. How we see the world outer is another reality. The world in itself is another reality. And where we go with our intuition is also another reality. So we have all of these layers that happen. And so because of this energy meeting and coming and going, and we'll call it the entanglement at this point, what happens is that based on whatever energy we have that we're focused on the most is what we're going to see. So in order for our world to get lined up to create something that we really, really want, every aspect of ourselves has to be in alignment to that, vibration, and it's going to draw to other energies that are in alignment to that vibration to us. So here's the thing, and I've talked about it before in our prayer groups, is that when people pray, and if there's a world prayer or somebody's praying out for something in the world, and if they're praying from the place of, please God, make the bad man go away, or make something bad happen to somebody so that the world will be better, because people have those prayers. Anybody that's praying in that energy, that goes together and that becomes what I'm going to call a quantum field or a quantum energy. Somebody that's just holding the world in love and peace without making judgments or decisions, and it's just holding that space of love and compassion, that's another one, and they're going to attract that energy. So we have all of these different energies, we have all of these different realities, and one is to get rid of the bad man, one is seeing everything as perfect and beautiful as it is. So these are different realities, and what happens is within ourselves, when we want to change something but we don't believe that we can, or we're under the illusion that we can't do something, there is not a lining up of this information. And in order for things to line up, we have to start to get very, very authentic with ourselves. We have to get very transparent and understand it's through transparency that the light shows up, right? It's through that clear and that clarity that truth comes into being. But when we keep trying to hide from ourselves and we keep saying, well, I don't need to look at that, that's an old story, I don't need to face it, it's just there, it's a family story, I have family genetics, whatever. These are things that keep us blocked. And so no matter what we might want, we cannot draw it to us because we are not totally in alignment. And the breakthrough is when we come into alignment with every single piece, but we also look at our garbage. It's very important to look at our garbage, to look at our trash so that we can eliminate it. If we keep running from it or hiding from it, there is no shift and there is no change, no matter how hard we try. But we live in ourselves, we live in this multidimensional reality all at the same time, because we have a thought, we have that's conscious, we have our subconscious thoughts, we have these beliefs, and we have these illusions. And that's like Unity talks a lot about illusions. Charles was really big into that, about that's not the reality. Because as a truth student, we know that if we believe that the reality is God, and that the universe has our back and is always going to bring to us that which we manifest, the other things are an illusion, but they're the things that we're getting caught up in. Those are the things that we're choosing to believe in. So those illusions have a vibration all of their own that's separate, but until these all line up together, there's not the transformation or the shift that we are looking for. Sometimes we have to sit and we have to be open to allowing ourselves to see each and every integral part of what is going on so that we can grow, we can change, and we can live in a quantum reality that is our highest and our best. So I hope you enjoyed this talk, and remember, there is no spoon. It is simply your belief in the ability to change and to grow and to be all that you can be. Have a beautiful day, and namaste.